Welcome back to Vidanza Disc Golf. I have a little bit of a contest for you guys to run to get a starter set of discs. Not just any random starter set, it'll actually be 3 of the discs that have my Shattered Van stamp on them, a Pure, a Fuse, and I'll think of the fairway driver later, but that's because today we are at Harlow Platts Disc Golf Course. It's a 9-hole that has a red and yellow basket, so you can basically play an 18, but we're gonna start from the longs, the yellow baskets, a series reviewing starter sets and seeing which is the best. Starting with Fourth Circle Discs, I think Australia's first and only disc manufacturer at the moment. Big shout out to a patron who actually sent these out to me to review. There are 3 of them. The Dingo looks like a slightly overstable mid-range. The Firehawk is a slightly understable fairway driver. And this one, says 01 on it. I think that's the name of the plastic. It's the Huntsman. This is apparently an overstable putter. The patron said it felt like a Judge kind of. So I haven't thrown one of those in a long time. And just like on Johnny Putter reviews, we're gonna have a leaderboard of all of the best starter sets. And I'm gonna try to review a bunch of them. The contest is gonna be naming the series because my series naming has, I feel like, gone a little downhill. So if you have a great name for the starter set series, go ahead and leave it in the comments of this video. And I'll choose one of those as the name of the series, as long as there's one that's actually good enough. And whoever that is, I'm gonna go ahead and send out that starter set of 3 of my discs, new discs. I mean, you can go buy some if you want to on my website, but you could just also do this and get $75 of discs for free. $70 because putter's only 20. Par 27, 2,600 feet. 201 feet to the yellow. There's like a line to go through here. I think since the wind is left to right, we're gonna go the Dingo. Slightly overstable, not quite flat, but not quite domey. Honestly, feels pretty good. Feels like a little bit of a premium plastic driver. It feels to me very similar to the iBlend from Infinite Discs. Almost max weight, 177, and this is actually a starter set that they have, which is good. So, big hyzer, up and over. Pretty good start, about 10 feet. Man, it is so cool to play right by these mountains. Left it a little short, no stress though. Honestly, that putter, I'm not a beaded putter guy. Honestly, kind of feels like a PA3 as well. Maybe slightly deeper. All right, hole 2 looks like we're going up this hill here. This is one of the reasons I wanted to play to the yellows, the longs, because it's not gonna be super easy, honestly, for a lot of these shots. We have this tree to negotiate, and it's like, what is it, like 370 feet uphill? Maybe we should play to the reds. Yep, 370 feet uphill. Slight headwind. We'll get to see how flippy this Firehawk really is. It says, I think the numbers are 8.5 negative 2.1. It is max weight. It has kind of like the similar Innova, like, not flashing, but like interesting rim where it looks like it's like bubbled up a bit. It's a little sharp, but it feels like it's gonna be slightly more stable than a negative 2.1, like in essence. Oh, yep, slipped off a bit. Okay, it is pretty flippy though. That's good that is pretty flippy. Really bad shot. The rim not being round over, I feel like slipped my hand off it a little bit, but also just a bad release, so. I almost thought there was a gator there because I've been in Florida for so long. It's a log. All right. Still kind of got a ways. Headwind, I think we'll throw the Huntsman on a little Annie line up there. Oh, that's pretty stable. Hit the tree. Oh no. Oh, that is very stable. Holy cow. Probably should have forehanded the Dingo. That is 100% the right shot. Oh, good bid. For an overstable putter, this Huntsman had some really good glide. This one noticeably, I think, is from their first run. And I think their new ones say like 02, and the other says 01, so maybe it's different, but I imagine it's the same. This mold is kind of money. Hole 3 here is kind of a bomber. I wasn't reaching it with my Graces or my Rives when I was here last summer. Take a bogey back to even, dang. 406 feet, downhill, into a headwind. Just really gotta, I kind of wish it's not flashing, I think it's just the rim, but it probably wants to just take something and round it over a bit. Turn. Too much hyzer. That's some great distance though. All right, maybe we can have a throw in. So we threw it past the pin just slightly, pretty much pin high. I feel like this, honestly, the Huntsman might be pretty good on a flick. Drop. Oh. All right, hole 4, 275, but uphill again, so probably plays around 300. Party wants to throw this Dingo on a flex forehand line. I feel like we could throw the Firehawk again. We honestly might be able to just get there with the pump with the Huntsman, but it's pretty stable for like a beginner pack putter. We could just throw the Dingo on a backhand as well. Aim it at that tree, let it flex back. I think we'll do that. No! Oh man, I really like that shot. Just you know, ace it with the Firehawk real fast. Skip! Oh yeah, the Firehawk is parked. I think this would have been parked or aced or maybe skipped 60 feet past, but definitely aced if it didn't get caught up in the tree. But I knew the tree was there and I still threw into it. Bang, bang, bang. Don't look at the second one. That's a nice way to get back under par. Really solid stepper. I'm telling you what, this putter for putting is nice. I don't like beaded putters, I don't think. I might have to mess around with them a little bit though, because I like the PA3 when I used it. I haven't really putted with the Judge, but if I want something as a more stable counterpart to my Pure, I should see if there's like a beaded Pure, because that might be really nice, because I do not mind putting with this putter at all. All right, hole 5, 254, back to 1 down. Let's try to get at least 3. We could go straight at it, but this is, actually, if we go straight at that tree, it should stable out right under the basket, and then we'll try to ace it with the forehand line on the Dingo. Pretty much just like that. I might have skipped a little too much. Dude, that disc is really money. Skip in. Oh, short. All right, Dingo is really not a bad shot, but pretty much exactly what I wanted. Just a little bit too much speed. I think the Huntsman's a spider, yeah? I'm gonna need Justice Hallback to tell me that. Check out Disc Golf Justice. He's an Australian. Well, he's not Australian, he's American, but he lives in Australia, makes Australian content. He doesn't make Australian content, he makes content in Australia. He makes good stuff. I don't know, his videos look better than mine, and I'm one who prides myself on making videos look good, so that's a big benefit. All right, hole 6. Red guy, you can see, the yellow guy is just a little bit more behind that tree. I'm like, pretty sure. All right, a little hyzer. I hate how uphill this tee pad is, but don't let it mess me up too much. Didn't ace it, but I skipped right under it, so that's a plus. That was a good shot too. All right, this one is ace run or go way down. Get back left, dude, come on. I thought it was so good. Oh, shorty. Oh, that disc is very straight. That Firehawk is a good beginner fairway if I liked how it felt, unfortunately. But that's the beauty of disc golf. Just because I don't like how it feels doesn't mean that a lot of other people won't like or will. I'm having trouble. I'm having a lot of trouble speaking today. Get the last putt out of your mind. Don't be lazy. And drill it, baby. Sorry. This is one of the reasons I like doing this yellow layout instead of the easier red is because, I mean, we're not shooting great, but it still isn't a bad score. Like, what are we at right now? My Face ID is broken because my phone is so jacked up. Okay, so we're 3 down. Not bad, we got 2 holes left, but I like it because this is 446 down to the yellow basket. Guy's not throwing from a deep bed, he's just launching, so hopefully I'm able to throw at some point. I don't bomb those, there's some good throws. Maybe there's a safari layout I gotta learn here. But this is one that's like, it's 450, and if you have a flippy fairway, it should be reachable with the right shot as I add a little bit of distance. Because right now or maybe even this time, I can maybe get into circle 2. Because this thing's pretty money, I just gotta hit actually the right nose angle and amount of hyzer. Oh, too low. Didn't hate the shot, but it was way too low. A little form break real fast. I think one of the things that's happening is I'm focusing a lot on a lot of different things. And I also just need to get to the field and iron it out because it takes time. It doesn't happen in the week that I've given it, but my offside is not getting down. I'm coming in a little bit, but it needs to get down because then I'll throw a little bit better low to high. Because right now it's coming more forward instead of just down and letting it whip out. And so I'm not really throwing it high enough, but we'll get him park it with the Dingo and then make it with the Huntsman. 0 for 1. over 2. I think I left myself outside the circle. Jeez. Yeah, I'm like 35 feet. That's nuts. Good thing the Huntsman is pretty sick. Well, it's a pretty finishing hole. Hole number 9 here. Try to get to 4. It's 331, so I think it's reachable with maybe the Dingo, but definitely the Firehawk. It's kind of on a hyzer flip up at it where it kind of pushes on the hyzer instead of getting really to flat too much. Probably gonna tee off a little bit behind because this tee pad is not great. Yeah, this one is slick. I had a lot of fun with these discs, honestly. I feel like starter sets are kind of a blast, especially because they just force you to think about things a lot and learn a lot. Really happy with how stable those two are for a starter set. Maybe not ideal for a very beginner person, but probably better if you're like wanting to do a starter set challenge and you've already played a little bit. We'll go Firehawk here. And just put it in, you know, why not? Executed the game plan. Oh baby, let's go. That was money. All right, I think too, we're gonna start ranking which ones we like the best, because that sounds fun. So let me make the putt first, but Huntsman, that disc, favorite by far out of the starter set. Normally, the other starter sets that I've used or messed around with, the putters have been very flippy. Second, honestly, it's hard. I think it's a tie between these because I like this more as I threw it and just didn't think about the hand feel and just like overcame the hand feel, which I think sometimes what you have to do, not in your own bag. If you hate how something feels in your hand, there will be something that flies that same way that is not that disc. So just get something else. The Dingo though, I like the hand feel. It feels really good and I throw it decent. I'm just not the biggest overstable mid guy. So probably, we'll say Dingo second, Firehawk third because it missed. Super, super interesting little starter set here, honestly. Kind of one of the better starter sets I think that's out there, but if there are better ones, let me know down in the description along with a good name for this series and you might just win a starter set of your own of my discs. If you want to check out the last video that I did, check it out right down here. We're going to start the leaderboard for whatever the series is going to be called next week and I'll hopefully make a graphic up for it as well. Or whenever we do the next one of these, which I don't know if will be next week or not, but fun little course. 4 down out of 9 is not too bad, especially with the bogey and these little guys. So hopefully we'll have a day where we'll go 9 down, including getting that last one, but really stoked on this. Can't wait to review some more. Gotta go film some more videos. Subscribe to the channel, people. That is way too zoomed in. Oh, that's even more zoomed in, sorry. Subscribe. Like the video, please, that'd mean a lot. And go watch the video right down there. That'd be sick. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. See you, the Huntsman's best.